Hello everyone. Hope you guys are doing well and excited to be a part of an exciting journey of learning. Yes, learning about IP would like you to provide a basic overview of FI product, which is big IP. Generally, we call it as a load balancer. But before we start discussing about big IP, its overview and its feature, I would like you to start the journey with a beautiful quote. Learning curve is essential to growth. That being said, guys, let's see start looking to big IP now. Big IP is a full proxy that gives visibility, power to control, inspect, encrypt or decrypt all the traffic which passes through your network. Remember, it's just not a load balancer. It is more than that. I hope you guys have an idea about big IP. As I said, big IP is just not a load balancer. In fact, it has many more features such as access policy management, application security manager, web application firewall, proxy, full proxy, connection inspection, and many more, which we will be covering in our next videos. So let's start. Okay, guys, as I said, F5 load balancer is just not only a load balancer. It is more than that, right? Because it enables power to control network traffic, which helps in selecting the right destination based on the server availability, performance, and security. So now let's see its key features. What the features the load balancer is having. The first one is full proxy architecture. Big IP is a full proxy in which you have two separate TCP IP connections, which means direct connection to server from client is no more. And we have someone in middle of client and server who is doing something amazing. Now we have one TCP IP connection from client to big IP and one connection from big IP to server. This means now you have better control on the traffic which is passing over the big IP. The proxy act in the role of server to the client and client to the real server. Now you can inspect, manage and report on application traffic entering and exiting your network. Fast and secure access to the application. So big IP LTM dramatically improve page load times and the user experience by doing intelligent caching, compression, content offloading. It also makes real-time protocol and traffic management decisions based on application and server conditions. Right. So if we talk about the security, Big IP delivers industry-leading SSL performance and visibility for inbound and outbound traffic. So you can cost effectively protect your entire user experience by encrypting everything from the client to the server. It also defends DOS attacks and various virus protections. Uh, if we talk about secure access, how the application are secure accessed, then yes, it integrates and unifies secure user access to ensure the right people have the right access to the right applications anywhere, anytime. Okay, the next one is SSL offloading. We all know every web server is efficient for processing SSL traffic, but the question is how efficiently they can handle. The main purpose of web server is to serve pages quickly, right? If they started processing SSL traffic, they tend to lose their efficiency. Here, the SSL offloading removes the need for a web server processing burden of encryption or decrypting traffic sent via SSL. In simple words, we can say SSL offloading converts external HTTPS traffic into normal HTTP so that your web server don't need to pass SSL traffic. Uh, for SSL SSL offloading, we have an F5 load balancer who does the SSL offloading, right? So F5 load balancer decrypts the client's request before sending it to the web server, then encrypts the server's connection before sending it back to the client. This makes your load balancer a certificate manager centralizer. Okay, so let's try to understand by an example what issues we may have when F5 load balancer is not in the network. Here in this example, users are trying to access web server learning about IP. All the three servers are mapped with learningaboutip.com website. Client requested for learning about IP and its DNS server is replying with the first server IP address, that is 200.1.1.2. And when the next client requests the website, its DNS server is replying the next server, that is 200.1.1.3, and so on. DNS server doesn't know whether any of the server is available or offline, and also whether server is ready to accept new connections or overloaded. When traffic reaches on the server threshold, servers will start getting slowness, and this may cause server crashed, as this setup doesn't have anything in between intelligent who has greater view of server's availability. Moreover, server doesn't know the connections which he is accepting, whether they are a valid one or not a valid one. Okay, so let's see what advantages we are having when we have a load balancer in between our client and server. Here in this example, we have a big IP who sits in between client and server, and also we have a pool of servers. Big IP assigns a virtual IP address for learning about IP website, and all the servers in the pool are mapped with this virtual IP address. When a client requested for a learning about IP, its DNS server reply with a learning about IP address, which is assigned by Big IP. And then Big IP forwards the request based on the best available server and performs all sort of functions such as load balancing, traffic escalation, access control to application security, and protect all the servers from the attack individually. Now, this big IP has a great view of servers availability. On basis of that, he is doing something amazing and intelligent. So guys, finally we have covered an introduction to FI box, and I believe you have got some idea, basic idea. As I said in the starting that I'm not going to brief you much. We're not going to dig into what are the features we are having and what are the modules we are having. We definitely will covering into the next videos. So here we have like I try to just give you a basic idea about like what is F5 and what are the modules it is having. In the coming videos we will be covering about big IP components, TMOS, TMM, THMS, MOS, and the appliances, setup, licensing, and big IP high availability. I again hope you guys have liked this video. If you have liked, then please press the like button and subscribe my channel for upcoming videos. And yeah, that's it. Good day. Bye bye.